Hi everyone, it's Lehman with Lace Covered Skies, and I'm here today with a collaging video. So I have not done any of these, I don't think. I've done a few TikToks, but I don't think I've ever done a YouTube video. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking for me because collaging is something I've been wanting to get into, but it's hard because I'm not used to it. And yeah, it's hard. So we're going to be experimenting with some of the items that Grabie sent to me in their scrapbooking box. And I have an idea. I had to think about this one for a while, and I kind of am excited about the concept because with crafting, so I've been thinking about creativity a lot lately, right? Crafting for me is really easy, especially when it's something that you're just trying to make look pretty or make it look like a certain style. And it's more just the aesthetics of it rather than any deep meaning. Now, when I was in college, I used to write, and I mainly wrote poetry. And that takes a lot of like digging into your soul and coming up with your themes and the heart of the piece, and just it's very mentally and emotionally draining, but it's also important. So when I stopped writing and I started doing more crafty things, I kind of didn't exercise that muscle, right? And I'm kind of wanting to do something like collaging. I did make a glue book, and I'm going to grab it right now. This is not the type of collaging I'm going to be doing today, but I did make a glue book a few years ago, which I loved. I spent 2 months just making this glue book, and this glue book had meaning, like the kind of meaning I'm talking about. I'm not going to get too much into this one. I have a flip through of it, but like it made me think a lot, like she's wearing a Be Happy sweater here, but look at her expression. So I just added some pieces to it. So it's just something that's a little bit more thoughtful or deeper. And I wanted to start collaging more and bringing more of that into the collaging. And I've started multiple glue books that I have not continued with, and I want to do that too. But today we're going to use the items that Grabie sent me, which are super cool, especially for this idea I have. And I did start experimenting. So I should have grabbed something else. Let me see. Let me see if I can reach over with my mic still on here. No. I need the other items as well. So I am going to be using what they sent me last time, but also using some of their other products that they've sent me before. One of which are these flower stickers that are super pretty, flower and nature, I guess you could say, as well as these lady stickers. Yeah, I think they're in here, and they are. Okay. But we are going to be collaging using these items, and they're all from Grabie. I'm pretty sure of that because I had organized them into my bigger organizational thing, and then I pulled all the Grabie stuff back out. But I have a concept for this. So when I was writing, I used to read a lot, watch a lot of movies, and I would pick out quotes that I like as, inspiration or just something to think on just in general or as I was writing. So what I'm going to do today is take a movie quote from a movie and do the collage around that. And I'll get into that a little bit more. But before I start, I wanted to show you the little bit of collaging that I already did. And this is me just trying to get into it and trying to, you know, get more comfortable. Let me zoom you in a little bit more. They sent me this in the box. It's the scrapbooking box. I think it's 1 or 2 videos back where I did the unboxing. But it's a very nice little, I don't know if it's like traveler's notebook. You open it like this, and there are 2 separate notebooks, or traveler's notebooks, I guess. There's this one with the craft paper, and there's this one. So I started collaging, and I love the feel of collaged pages. It's just crinkly and lumpy, and you know, it looks like a lot was done to it. So, and these collages are not all Grabie products. These are just everything that I've had, but I wanted to show you what I worked on. So there's this page, and I wrote here, today disappeared into yesterday, because this is a vintage theme. That's just what I was thinking about when I was looking at her, because everyone starts out young and then we get older, and these young people from the past aren't so young anymore, right? Then I have this. I loved using this little piece right here that came in the box. I don't think it's showing up, but it looks really pretty, almost like it's glittery, but it's obviously not shiny, these little pieces. And this one, I loved the coloring. That's what I was focusing on with this. And this one. And this. All right. So we're going to start on this page right here. So let me clip this. All right, I have some tea right here. All right, so I hope you're crafting along with me or drinking some tea or coffee yourself. Now the movie I am focusing this around is a movie I saw years ago. Probably 2007, and it really struck a chord in me. But it's an old movie, so over the years I just kind of forgot about it, and I was like I have the movie, but I was like, is it really that good? Maybe I was just in some kind of mood thinking it's good, and I never felt compelled to watch it again. But I was looking through Pluto TV, which I've mentioned before. I think it's called Pluto. It's like an app where it's basically like cable TV. You get movies and TV shows on there, and you can watch the regular one or the on-demand one. And I saw this movie there, so I decided to watch it. It's called Butterflies Are Free. It's from 1972, and a very young Goldie Hawn is in that movie. So let me not just talk without doing anything. And I am going to be basing this collage off of that movie. It's very symbolic. It was a play first. So I'm just going to look through these stickers for someone who looks like the character in that movie. But as I look, I'm going to keep talking. I watched it again and it was so good. You guys should watch it. It's very nostalgic because it's from a different time, I guess. And the symbolism, is that a word? In the movie is so good. It's such a good movie, so well written. It started out as a play. As you're watching it, you can kind of tell that it's set up like a play. Okay, I might use her, but yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. It's just one of those movies that they did everything right. Everything came together. There were no loose ends. It's funny, but also sad, and also lighthearted, but also heavy. And I watched it twice. And as I was watching it, I started. So it's a total of 3 times that I've watched it. In the last few days, I've watched it twice. I wrote down some quotes. So let's just look through this. I hope this doesn't take too long because I don't want this video to go on forever. But I made this a long time ago, and I just scribbled some quotes here from that movie, and I picked one of them, and it's going to go into this collage that we're going to do today. So I think I saw a girl that would work for this. I'm trying to find a girl that looks like she's from the 70s. And I think she kind of looked like Goldie Hawn. And she was wearing a dress kind of similar to what the character wore at one point in the movie. Maybe it's in this pack. So it was kind of like a light dress. I really love these stickers. Like, there's so many of them here, but they're just so pretty. Okay, I think I was thinking of this girl. I guess she doesn't really look like Goldie Hawn, but I think that's the closest we're gonna get. And you know, that's not the most important part. But these stickers are just so much fun. If you guys want to see the project that I made with these stickers, like specifically, you can check out one of my previous videos as well. It was like a little waterfall envelope, and it was really fun. One of my favorites in the recent past, I would say. I'm just double checking to make sure that there isn't a better image for this project. So I think in general for collaging, I'm gonna do like a movie quotes collage book and maybe a song quotes one too. Because I'm one of those people that are obsessed with quotes, and I've written down so many quotes from books throughout the years. This is probably more like her personality, but I really want like a floral dress because that's what she wears in the movie. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. All right, so let me move these out. This reminds me of Chrissy from Three's Company. I love Three's Company. And that one plays all the time on Pluto TV, if you guys like that too. All right, so let's start with the background. Now, I'm really scared to move forward because it seems like once you start, you have to commit to the page, and that's so ironic because that's kind of what the movie's about. So I'm thinking, now these are a little bit more vintage than the movie. Although they're building, this takes place in the 70s, but they're living in an older building. So I guess some of this would qualify. I can't remember if that building exactly has wallpaper on it, but it's a building that could. So that's what I'm gonna go with. It's like one of those types of old buildings. So I think what I'm gonna do is make it kind of florally and more of a floral, like wallpaper floral. Yeah, I'm gonna put patches of wallpaper floral. So that means I'm just gonna be tearing off pieces. And then that way I could save the rest of this paper for a different project. But I think this will look cool because it'll be, it'll look like it's not on purpose, hopefully. No, I don't think I want that. It looks too vintage. So let's just keep tearing little pieces. I think I'll go like this. The movie is called Butterflies Are Free. I'm not going to spoil any of it, but it's really good. I think that's all I can say. because it's very easy to spoil it. Because there's a part in the beginning that kind of, you should just run into it as you're watching it without knowing ahead of time. I think we might have enough. All right. So this is what we have. I'm not too happy with how that looks, so I think let's just kind of try setting things around. I want it to look random. And I'm trying to decide if I should put more of a background piece somewhere. I think I like that. But I want it to look, okay, I think I'm going to put that down. So let me go ahead and do that before I forget. Now, should I ink? I think I'm going to ink. I think I'm going to ink with this lighter color. I typically just watch YouTube and just random YouTube while I craft, but I think it'll be more productive if I watch movies and write down quotes. I tend to get pretty lazy about watching movies because it feels like you have to give so much energy to it, especially like I don't want to just be entertained usually when I watch movies. I like movies that have a lot of meaning, and I'm more of a character driven or theme driven type of movie person rather than a plot driven, because I will get lost in the plot if it's a complicated plot. But I think that'll be good if I watch movies and get quotes, because I used to do that a lot. And I've gotten really lazy with watching movies. And maybe that'll get me into collaging more. I think I want this like that. I know I was thinking this. think it's gonna look too regular. That didn't even make sense. Because there's gonna be two straight edges. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Now, the name of the movie is Butterflies Are Free, so of course there will be butterflies in this collage. But the thing is, what I'm putting down right here is not very naturey. So I'm gonna have to hope that putting in butterflies isn't gonna throw it off, like the look off too much. All right. I think I'll do that up there. Let me actually move this back in. Maybe move it over like that. Okay. All right. Now I need to have her somewhere, and these stickers are transparent, so I want her on the white background. I just need to figure out where to put this. I think I'm going to do that. Or does it look too much of a step or something? Light and camera. I think I like that. Take a sip of my tea. I'm kind of trying to finish my tea quickly because it's kind of late already. Let me press that down. All right. Let's see what else we can do here. Just grabbing my straw really quick for my water to put it into my tea. All right. Okay. Now I am going to be using, I think I want to add a little more texture, and butterflies are free. It's hard to kind of explain. Maybe I should use this. Is this 70s? I want to use this because it looks kind of like a cage. It's hard to explain the quote or the title without going into the movie. I don't know why I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but it's just so much better told as the movie than if I were to tell you about the movie. But butterflies are free sounds like a nice thing, but I think this will be good just because of the theme. All right, I think what I'm going to do is look through these stickers. These are all of these stickers right here were in the box, the scrapbooking box from Grabie. So let's go ahead and look at some butterflies, since that's what this is all about, right? And I want to think about the colors. I'm gravitating more towards these type of colors rather than the more yellow kind. Although I will do pops of it like this. I'll do pops of these in there somewhere. And the idea of it is not butterflies are free is not necessarily a good connotation in the movie. So this is why it's a little bit hard to not talk about it or go in depth. But and I will be writing the quote. It's a pretty long quote somewhere. So that'll be challenging too, because this page is small. I think I need to brighten it up a little with some yellow, but I want it to be a certain kind of yellow. Sorry, you guys probably can't see me looking at all the stickers off camera. Okay. Let's see how this is going to look pretty. Maybe I could write the quote over here. And I'm thinking of using I mean, the connotation in the movie is that butterflies, it's not talking about butterflies, but it's not necessarily a good connotation. Butterflies are free. But so I don't want to just go off of the whole idea of like letting the butterflies go, although that sounds kind of bad, but I don't want it to be about that in this collage. So I have this clear piece right here. It's part of the packaging, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it is a sticker. No, I think it's just package. No, I think it's a sticker. Looking at someone peeling a sticker and having trouble doing so is not the best thing to look at. It is a sticker. Let me go ahead and cut this first. And let's see, what if I start with a small butterfly on the bottom and just gradually, so let me see what time it is, right? I do want them kind of bunched together, and yeah, I like that kind of cascading effect, and I want them to kind of fly into this clear container. Yeah, I'm trying to think. No, I think I want them to fly into this container or something like it. I don't know if I have another container, because it's like flying home and not being contained. Maybe I'll use this sticker too. So it's like flying home, not being contained. Because freedom and home, those are two separate connotations, right? Like freedom is the opposite of home, but neither one is bad. So I want them to be free, but they're flying home. So I really like this clear piece, but I don't think it's gonna work. I think I might just use this, and then I'm gonna cut the lid off. So let's try cutting the lid off. Have any of you guys seen this movie? If you have and you remember it well, then you might kind of know more what I'm talking about. Now I should fussy cut this whole jar to make it look better. I'm at 40 minutes already. I might edit this a little bit and speed up the part where I'm writing the quote. I really should speed up this part where I'm fussy cutting. Okay, so there's the jar, and here is the lid. Because the butterflies can be free, but they can also have a home. I don't know if that's how. I don't know anything about butterflies. So I don't know if that's how it actually is, but all right, so I think we're going to do this with the lid and have that down and maybe put a small butterfly, a small parked butterfly somewhere. I wish I had smaller butterflies, but I think that'll work. And then I maybe will put her right here or something, but let's start putting the butterflies down first. Now this is not going to be fun for you guys to be watching me peel stickers, but maybe I'll get better as I go. Now I do want to use the tweezers. These tweezers, there's 2 sets. They did come with the box. I'm trying to decide if I should put this down, but you know what? I think I'm gonna leave it plain. I think. Yeah, let's just leave it plain. So let's just start. I want to fill the whole page or the area with butterflies. I'm starting at the very edge. And we're just gonna migrate up. Okay, it's kind of nerve-wracking putting these down because I don't know if it's gonna look good. I'm trying to overlap them a little bit, but not too much. And I want the ones on the top to be spread out a little bit more. I think I'm going to cut this one because I need it to go in the crease. I think it looks okay so far. I think I want to cut this one as well. It's kind of hard because I'm not left-handed putting this in here. Okay. Okay. And let's see. Let's see here. I think I need more butterflies. I need there to be like more of a crescendo. Maybe this one. No, I think I need that. I think that looks good. green one down first. We're going to cut this one a little bit. I think I had this butterfly a little lower. Okay, I think this one was going to go right there. Oh, I was going to move it, but okay, let's put this down. Actually, I'm going to put the lid down first. And then the jar. I was actually going to stencil in Butterflies Are Free because the kit did come with stencils, and I tried stenciling on a scratch piece and it looked really nice. Sure, this is straight. I think I'm going to put this butterfly in here. I feel like I want more butterflies. Now that I got started, I want to just keep on going. Oh my gosh, we're already at 54 minutes? That's crazy. I will say this was a lot easier to get into than I thought it would be. I thought it would be harder. Trying to find butterflies that I have not used yet. Sorry you guys can't see me off camera. I think I may just leave it at that. I'll add that one in. And this video is getting really long, so I think I'm going to cut the video and I'm going to come back with the quote and maybe the stenciling in so you guys can see the quote and the stenciling. But I mean, you guys won't notice that, but I'm just going to pause the video here and you'll see the finished product in just a second. All right, so I used these stencils to stencil in these words right here. Butterflies are free. And I wrote the quote here. Should I read it? Okay, I'm gonna read it, but this is not a monologue. Okay, so it's a scene near the end of the movie, and it goes, "You can't face anything permanent, anything real. You're leaving now because you think you're going to fall in love with me, and you're too adolescent for that responsibility. You're going to stay that way for the rest of your life, thinking you're free." So that kind of puts a little twist on this, the title of the movie. But I promise you, if you guys watch it, there are so many different connections and things that happen at the beginning that connect to the end, and just so many connecting points in the movie that like drive home the theme. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. I'm still trying to find my style and all that, but I think I like this. Thank you again, Grabie, for sending me these items. I think I'm going to be sticking with this glue book. I'm about 6 pages in, and it's fun. I'm liking how it feels so far, and I think I'm going to keep going with this movie theme, or maybe song quotes too. But thank you again, Grabie. If you guys want to check out the items from this box, I will have all the information in the description below, so go ahead and check them out if you're interested. But thank you so much for watching today. Let me know if you've ever seen this movie, and if you have, what you think of it. And if you haven't, I hope you'll watch it. It's such a good movie. But thank you so much for watching today, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.